Hello, Heard County, and welcome to the Shane. What?
We not live?
It's doing that YouTube processing thing, you know.
All right, saddle up for the next 3 hours.
Hey, why y'all waiting?
Am I out of the way,
Lady
Jeremy?
just wanted to do that video. Can you just send her the link when I get her email?
Who?
He
I
knows. It's a different thing.
Oh.
Alright, y'all are live.
Am I out of the way?
Okay, we're live.
We're live.
We're live.
You're live.
Are you sure this time?
100%.
Okay. Hello, Heard County, and welcome to the Shane Fostour AA, very sad, AKA Talking Tech Crew. I'm your host, Shane Foster, and here with my guests for the second time because they were just so lovely the first time are Ronan Bird and
Name.
who are you?
Jeremy.
Jeremy Bizhop.
And we were by no way forced back.
Yeah, there's no one under the table threatening them.
Uh-huh.
So let me ask you, we just got back from a break. How was everyone's break?
It was pretty good. I didn't really do too much. I mean, I went over and hung out at friends' houses, went hunting a few times. That was about it.
Now I hear this man tased you.
Yes,
It did taste
I
good.
was tased over Thanksgiving break. So basically, we were over at a friend's house, and Ronan thought it would be funny
It was
to
funny.
come up behind me and stick me with a stun gun.
It was funny.
Did you intend to tase him, or did you just intend to stick him with the prongs?
I just intended to poke him with it, but it was still tasing. I mean,
But you pressed you stabbed him. You stabbed him with these two sharp things.
I was
And you said,
intending
wouldn't
to
it be
tase
funny
him.
to electrocute him too? Okay, this isn't really the subject of the podcast overall. My Thanksgiving break was great. I spent it with Valerie Archer. Jeremy,
Yes.
I'm aware that you have precognitive powers, and that you have predicted with 100% accuracy the playoffs.
Yes.
Tell us something about that.
All right. So
Not 100% accurate. Disclaimer. This
no,
is a flawed human prediction.
So the Final Four in the GHSA AA playoff bracket consists of Callaway, Benedictine, Fitzgerald, and Happville Charter or Happaville Charter.
Happyville.
It's like Jordan and Jordan.
Smileyville.
Happyville.
Everyone smiles or else they get to leave.
Yeah, so Callaway plays Benedictine this Friday at Benedictine. Callaway is coming into this game with a 13-0 perfect record, and so is Benedictine. But overall, Benedictine has played the harder schedule, so I predict that Benedictine will beat Callaway 35-14. And then the second game is Fitzgerald versus Happyville Charter, or Happyville Charter.
Versus
Fitzgerald's only lost.
show those pearly whites, Bill.
Fitzgerald has only lost one game this year, and that was to a school much larger than them.
Much larger than.
Much larger than them.
Sorry, go
named,
on.
Tift County. They lost, and they didn't even lose by much. They lost 35-28. But some of their more impressive victories have been over Thomasville, which was their senior night game, which they won 33-20. Happaville is not doing that hot this season. They boast a 10-3 record.
But they sure do have a great attitude.
Yeah, they have a happy atmosphere.
They sure do keep their chins up.
Yep.
Because the neck braces keep them there.
So I predict that I wouldn't want to call it a slobber knocker, but I feel like
I
Fitzgerald.
don't think I want to call any game a slobber knocker.
I feel like Fitzgerald will definitely.
You're not gonna go over that like you didn't say what you just said. What is that word? Where did you hear it? And where can I punch the person you heard it from?
I heard it on TV, and it means it's just a total beatdown.
Just a landslide,
Yes.
Can we just
Except-
call it a landslide? not
Yeah.
Instead of a
whatever-
slobber knocker?
Whatever that is.
which sounds like something that we should like
have
like,
to bleep out.
adult
as an individual.
podcast.
No, slobber knocker.
It still doesn't sound right.
Then we get the. Never mind.
Shut up, Ron.
No.
I can't say that.
No.
I can't say that.
No,
on camera.
don't even say that you can't say it. Because people will want you to say it. I can see Coach Art, because he's watching it right now. I just know it. He's going to be saying, say it, say it,
He's
say
in
it.
his room chanting.
Yes.
He's gonna
And
start
by the
doing
way,
a rain
Coach Art,
dance and
by the way, Coach Art, the Giants would not win every game. The Jets would win every game. Because they're like 11 jumbo jets Like the hardest problem would be moving the ball, like physically moving it. Anyway, your predictions. Who do you predict is gonna play off completely, play it all off, and have nothing left? Who's gonna win?
Who's gonna win state?
Who's gonna win state?
Well, I never finished the Fitzgerald-Happaville prediction, which I do predict that Fitzgerald will beat Happaville, probably by double margin, 42-21, something along those lines. And then my state championship
Be
prediction,
a real slobber knocker.
yeah, is that it'll be Benedictine versus Fitzgerald. Now Fitzgerald went to the Dome last year and played in the state championship game, only to be beaten by Pace Academy, 42-21. So
Didn't
they'll.
they play Benedictine in their schedule last year, though?
I don't think so.
Didn't we play Benedictine?
We just played them this year. We didn't play
Oh,
them
right,
last
right,
year.
right, right.
We
I
never
remember.
played Benedictine.
We were gonna play them.
That's right. That we were going to play them.
But the game prior was a real slobber knocker. It's my new favorite word, I think. I didn't like it at first, but it's growing on me.
So I feel like Fitzgerald's going to be out for revenge to try to, if they make it all the way to the Dome again, they'll be out to try to win it all. But I just feel like Benedictine overall is the better team, and they'll win. However,
Military.
the military academy.
Catholic academy.
Yep. But I feel like
Yeah,
it'll be a
white
close
knuckles
game
and bruised knuckles.
if it does come down to Benedictine versus Fitzgerald. But I predicted the score 42-38 with Fitzgerald missing a field goal with a few seconds left to go in the game.
It's a very specific prediction. Now, I'm not familiar with football predictions. I'm not familiar with the game of football at all. Honestly, I don't know any of the rules, and I've been filming it for 4 years. They tell me point the camera at it, keep that thing in the shot. It's gonna move. Keep it in the shot, and that's really what I do. But how did you come to these predictions? Some of them.
Well, I did do a lot of data crunching, which came from some of the statistics sources like Max Preps.
Which has been known to be miserably wrong.
No, they're not. So I pulled some
Now,
data.
hold on. Who says they're miserably wrong?
I said they have been known to in the past.
When?
Oh yeah,
They have
the
accidentally-
Pepperell game.
Like I'm not
Yeah, like they have-
contradicting you. I'm not trying to
they
be like,
have, they
oh,
have said that,
really? Who says that? But like, I
Back
don't
up-
know
yeah, back
anything
up.
about this.
Well, there was some cases last year where they would put wrong scores on games, and even to the point where it would say that some people that lost games actually won them, and then there was one game we played that the scores and the winning was actually flipped with the teams.
So,
So-
just general slob knockery.
Yeah.
I can't stop saying it. It's stuck in my head now.
But I did do some data pulling from multiple sources, including the GHSA themselves. But like Callaway and Benedictine especially, Callaway has an average win margin of 22 points, and then Benedictine has an average win margin of 36
I
points.
tried to whistle at that, and I've learned that I can't whistle.
And then I went about their record, and I took 3 of their best played games and did some statistics.
Statistics.
Yeah, on that. Just overall number crunching, and then that's how I came to the conclusions.
Okay. Now, since we're on the subject of predictions, let's talk about the saddest time of the year, every year. It's graduation. We don't need to run the sprinklers because they're still watered from last year's tears. It's caused serious flood damage in the past. But who do we predict is going to, because we're all seniors. He's senior editor, he's senior tough guy, and I'm senior
Guy.
Well, I'm senior Shane.
Senior Shane.
It's like, my brother was senior Shane before me, I'm senior Shane now, and I don't have a little brother to be senior Shane next. So who do you predict, he's weaving there, is gonna succeed you, Ronan, first, Ronan, because you've been silent.
Probably, at least for another year, Marissa will, and then possibly after her, my younger brother will, since he's just a freshman, and she's going to be an upperclassman. And that's all I got right now, and then it'll be my brother's job to find out who succeeds him.
That's what's always been so stressful about trying to pick someone to go after me, is I have to pick someone who first of all, yes, who has my humor, who has my sword sharp wit. Who says sword sharp?
Razor sharp.
Razor sharp wit. About as sharp as a fire poker today. I didn't get much sleep. And who will pick someone next who can be that way, and then pick someone after me. Like you, pick the person that can like set the camera up. It's not difficult.
I have done more than that before. I mean, I did do a bunch of editing before, so I mean, I know how to do it. I just don't.
That whole editing world rests on Jeremy's shoulders, which is a nice segue into Jeremy. Who do you think is going to succeed you?
Well, definitely we have Mason.
Choose
Jenkins.
well. You only get one.
We have Mason, who's a junior. He'll succeed me next year. And then after Mason, I feel like
After Mason, you're probably going to come back and live at the school.
I'll live in the dumpster.
Yeah. No, you can live in the school. There's food. There's like a shower somewhere, I'm sure. There's a coffee maker. We have a coffee maker in here.
Which Tillman stole, which we would like
We still
back.
have the coffee maker.
We want our coffee maker back, Tillman.
Wait.
Now, hold on.
We haven't? Is it in yonder?
It's in a cabinet.
Oh.
It's always been in a cabinet. We never keep it out in the open.
Sorry, chef. We love you.
We would like to apologize
Except
and
for the
then reprimand you for eating our microphone
There
freshman
you go.
year. I'm
we
convinced.
want our microphone back. Just not
I don't want it back. He ate it.
Who said he ate it? Somebody in his classmate.
I'm
ate it.
convinced he ate it.
Okay.
I feel like that needs.
I'm
a story.
convinced that some kids were okay. Freshman year, back when Mixon was still teaching this, I see some. Whatever, I'll figure it out later.
It's not going in.
Okay. There were words on. I'm looking at the camera and I can see the screen and I see words coming up on the screen, and I'm worried what Bane is going to say about me with his
Only one
secret
person
power.
watching.
Well, you know what?
What?
That hurts.
Coach Ark's not even
But-
watching.
Who is it? I
It's-
don't want to have a segment about who's watching
it's
right now.
Mason.
It's Mason? Let's get some audience participation in here.
Wait a
Come
minute.
on.
We got some Inception.
No,
going
don't get him on camera.
I mean, don't get on camera, but like, say hi.
Hey,
Okay, now back up 12 feet.
I'm watching the live cast.
In the room that we're
See my-
streaming in.
Yeah, I'll watch it after the fact. It's fine. We need to plug it on. We need to actually plug it on the weekly and whatever we call those things that I do.
Reminders?
Yeah, those things.
Yeah, they would kill us if they ended up being, however long this is going to be added on.
We're not gonna add it on. We're just
It's
gonna
just
say,
a
and
separate-
check out the podcast.
Oh,
That's how
okay.
Trey talks. Sorry, Trey.
It's atrocious.
He's also in here with me, and he's behind me, and I'm worried he's gonna run up and kick my head right off my shoulders.
He's not here. He went to the library.
Oh.
But
Well,
back on
you
subject.
made me look a fool.
Anyways, back.
Back
What
on
were we
subject.
talking about?
The
He
microphone.
ate a microphone. We came in one day to this classroom. We used to didn't come in here all the
Wasn't the
time.
microphone used to be over there still?
It is over there.
We used to have a little desk
gonna
where we
go
kept
get it.
all of our makeup and our little lavalier mic, and we'd pin it onto our anchors, and he ate it.
Well, part of it.
He came back. We came back one day, and it was a chewed up mess on the table. And I'm convinced what happened was some kids
That's the computer.
from his class were in here messing around, and they were like, "Oh, Chef Tillman, look at what we're doing." Something stupid, I'm sure. And he said, "No, that's not how you do it. Let me show you. And he ate a microphone. I like to think he took it with him to his
Here are the
room.
remains.
Oh yeah.
These are the remains of the eaten microphone.
It used to be like a microphone you'd hold, and you'd be like, "Hello, sir. What do you think about the color blue?" And then you'd hold it up to the person you were
It's
interviewing.
very colorful.
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. I think it's one colorful doesn't count as colorful. But
Why did you comment, Coach R?
what?
Because he's not watching.
Anyway, what worries me most about who's gonna follow up after me, to get back on subject from that, like Alice in Wonderland-esque rabbit hole there, is my options are narrow.
Yeah.
Slim
because
to
it's
none
like-
with Slim looking pretty bad.
Yeah, slim looking,
Yeah, Slim to none with Slim looking slim.
because I don't want to spend the whole podcast from now on making fun of the young Miss Roberts.
Laurel.
Laurel.
Like can't we
I
just?
didn't want to drop the name. It'll sully the podcast. No, she's fine. But thought of the week. This is not a thought. This is a stupid thing that Jeremy is being stupid for following.
Yeah, you just saw me slap my neck.
Yes, I can see you. No matter
It's
where
also-
I'm looking,
it's
I
also-
can see you.
It's also not a thought when you don't actually record it.
That's true. It doesn't get
When
recorded.
it
half the
doesn't
time.
exist, it's not a thought.
3 weeks in a row, we didn't have a thought of the week because she did
True.
not
For
record.
people-
Wasn't one of her just her eyeballs?
One of them
Yeah.
was just her eyeball, and she said, One was Icrimus, and they made me dance like an idiot,
Which was very funny, by the way.
which was very funny and my idea. It saved it. I'm saving this broadcast. No, that's not true. I'm dragging it down with me.
It's a
We're all,
group effort.
we're all
We're all
dragging it
drowning.
down into this hole.
Yes, it's
We quit bailing a long time ago.
yeah. We quit bailing and we
Oh,
just
there it
say,
Oh, we
is.
found it.
There's part of it.
bring it on. I mean, don't bring it on. Toss it to me.
Don't, there's just, whatever.
It's destroyed.
Oh my god.
Look at this.
Yeah, and then the inside of it's kind of tore up.
What do
too,
you think of
so-
the color blue?
It's
It
very-
doesn't matter because no one can hear you.
That was great. Shane, you are one of a kind.
Thank you. That's my problem. Is I can't pick another
With a one of a
Shane.
kind, you can't have two.
I can't have a successor. Either I have to die and another me has to be born, or they're just like the weather just has to be the weather.
So this week on the podcast, we found out that Shane is one of a kind.
We found out that I'm a Highlander.
Found out that I have been tased over Thanksgiving break.
Yes.
Which
We found out that
offense
Ronan
was
is the
funny.
most vanilla milquetoast person on the podcast because you've been sitting there.
Yeah, I pretty much sat here the whole time.
We
And,
found out that-
and finally, we found out that
That's
Shane has a new favorite word.
slobberknocker.
Slobberknocker is Shane's new favorite word.
The word of the week, you guys, is slobberknocker,
Which is better than the thought of the week.
which is better than. We should do that. We should have a word of the week. And it should be like a crazy big word, and then we use it in a crazy sentence. Like,
So
the
we need,
game last week
Hippopotamus
was a
versus Quidaliophobia.
slobberknocker. Like,
I'd say the first word of the week should be hippopotamonstrossus quidaliophobia, which is the
fear of
long
big words, yeah. Jerks. I swear, like, there's gotta be, like, there's no way all, like, in most of these phobias are actually feared by people. Like, it's
Oh,
got
I know somebody that's a hippophobic.
hippophobic.
Yeah.
Hippophobic is you afraid of hippos.
No, he's hippopotamonstrossus quidaliophobia.
Oh, okay, a phobic.
Phobic.
I don't know.
He's a phobiac.
He's a phobiac. He just can't get enough of it. Phobaholic.
thought that was
Phobophobic.
Yeah, phobophobic.
thought that
Fear
was
of fear.
I thought nymphic was.
No, that's something different. And like slobberknocker, we can't talk about it here.
Well, I thought no, I thought the post part of the word
So,
is the stem part of the word.
Heard County. We've been on for like 15 minutes now.
Yeah, it's
18 minutes.
18 minutes? We should start charging if we're going to be doing it for this long.
time.
It's time to bid farewell to you, Heard County. Goodbye. Watch the broadcast. And before you cut out, Bane, I like to say,
Gonna do like a Sopranos outro.
like, comment, subscribe to
That's a
the
terrible-
Warcry. If you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't like it, leave a nasty comment, and then
But subscribe
subscribe
anyway.
so that you can leave another nasty comment on the next one.
Or
and if
see
you
us
were
make it
neutral
better.
about it, if you didn't know whether or not you liked it, well, there's only been 2 of them. How can you really know? You need to subscribe so that you can find out if you love it or you hate it, and then stay subscribed for those reasons. So, in conclusion, subscribe no matter what, and have a wonderful day.
I
And
just
watch
tried-
me 5 minutes sitting here awkward before
I
Bane
just
kills
tried
the live
knifing
stream.
with this hand instead of this hand. Bye.